It's G Baby, Kingship Productions, Taylor Strains. Yeet!
What's going on? It's your boy Fresh, representing the Skeps, 785 all day.
Well, we dropping a collective EP called Half Dozen. Hopefully sometime next month, but definitely before the end of summer. It's got probably 6 songs, definitely 6 songs. It's got fucking some produced by my guy Cameron.
Arc's one of the architects, one of the producers.
My guy Architect produced the lead song. Let's see our hit single off the tape. It's called Fondue. We just shot a music video for that in Kansas City with the boy Brett from One Mind Creations. And we've got probably 2 more that we'll do visuals to and drop along the way while we're keeping promo up on the tape. But right now we're just trying to get the word out that a project is coming from the boys. From the boys.
Yes,
and then, you know, just trying to raise awareness, bro. Trying to get motherfuckers to hear our shit. We're trying to get people ready to cop the merch that we're gonna run with it. We got some custom props made from the video that we're gonna release, signed by the boys. You know, shit like that. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, we're gonna do some challenges, some contests, you know, all the promo. So just be on the lookout. Again, the project's called Half Dozen. First, you know, little bit of that y'all gonna see is the Fondue video. And again, that's produced by Architect. But yeah.
Cult Media. We linked with Brett up in Kansas City. My boy Brett from One Mind. He shot plenty of my videos. He's gonna shoot plenty more. I got another video shoot with him today.
Cool dude.
Yeah, real cool people, bro. He gets really into the videos. They converted a whole entire sandwich shop into a donut shop for our video to keep the premise up of the Half Dozen theme. You'll see half dozen menu signs, half dozen big store fonts, big old signs and everything.
Boxes.
It's dope. Yeah, our own half dozen donut boxes and shit. He went all out. It was really dope. His team, like I said, they're super detailed. They like to get involved. But the video is really just, the premise is kind of us chopping it up, working the donut shop, you know, hollering at baddies and you know, just having a good old time. Features the boy Architect. He comes in for a little bit. But yeah, it's a real fun video.
He made a nice little cameo in the video.
Yeah, it's real cool.
We got some nice eye candy. And I ain't talking about the donuts. We got some nice little eye candy for the video too. So
yeah, straight up.
Definitely tap in, man, for sure.
It's a good one. The song's real catchy. It's real happy and you know, bouncy, pretty, you know, sunshiny and shit.
It's got that poppy feel to it.
Yeah, real colorful. But the video I think matches the song real well. We couldn't have really went a better angle for doing a song for the tape Half Dozen.
Yeah.
It's probably the most fitting song for that name and that whole idea, the style.
Facts.
Yeah.
Put 2 creative people in the same room, you know, you bound to have some magic happen.
Yeah.
So.
And we've done it all. We recorded it all at FSP in Kansas City with Steve Vest. He engineered every track. And he's definitely, you know, some hidden spice behind our juice.
Oh yeah.
And our boy Drew too. We've all been collectively in the studio for the past at least half year to full year. And my boy Jables got in with us this last time and we cooked up a few more.
Oh, yeah.
We've got a lot of shit that's gonna be put out here soon. But this tape right now that we're focusing on has like probably the first like 3 or 4 of our like best songs that we made before this year, you know, like, and then the rest are shit that we've made this year.
A lot of versatility too. A lot of versatility on the track.
Yeah, not many of the songs sound the same outside of it being the same voices. Like,
and that kind of ties in why we went with the name Half Dozen. You know, a dozen is usually baker's dozen. When you go and you get some donuts, that's usually what you copping. We got 6 tracks on ours, which are completely different flavors. So it's almost like you going to the donut shop and grabbing you some, you know, whatever flavor you want.
Straight up.
Kush,
one song will be
blueberry.
like glazed, and the other song will be straight sprinkle orange on. It's, you know, it's definitely different.
And y'all will see, like I said, we kind of run with that theme a little bit here. So, but y'all stay tuned. We ain't gonna give away none of the little, you know, knickknacks. But
Yeah, if you haven't already, follow us on Instagram. We share behind the scenes shit all the time, or little sneak peeks.
yeah,
My Instagram is gbabydied, gbaby_died, gang.
at Fresh Padrino.
You know. Just from around the town, for real, my older brother really was friends with all of his friends, all the Skeps and shit like that. I mean, that's timeless friendship for real.
Yeah.
Fucking, it's been, I mean, I'd say like high school time, for real, was probably when I started knowing who he was and shit. And back then, yeah, it was just like.
And when he says Skeps, I mean, a lot of people, I mean, obviously, if you mess with us and follow us for a while, like, it's a diverse group of folks that, you know what I mean, all come from, you know, the same neighborhoods and share mutual ties with, you know, different friends. And, man, we just share a bond, man, And like I said, his brother, him included, a lot of the people from the Skeps, a lot of the homies from the Skeps that skateboard.
Yeah.
That was like kind of the extended, you know, family of it all. So I mean, it all stems back, you know.
That's definitely my link to it, bro. Definitely my link. My boy Jeff and Michael and all them, Papo, all of them, bro. The fucking, you know, the founding fathers when y'all was first just a group of friends, you know, before it was like, you know, a rap group. It was just, you know, like the popular cool niggas who threw the fattest parties and shit.
Yeah,
we definitely, you know, we was just trying to have fun and smoke and kick it and hit something too. So
Yeah.
it's definitely where we all gravitated to the same spots, the same parties. You know, I mean, my best friends were there, older brothers or younger brothers and all that shit. So just how it was really. And then my guy was the Champs plug for a little bit. You know, he used to keep me fresh, bro. My kicks were always fresh.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
so fucking.
Yes, sir.
I think that's probably how he got his name, just keeping everyone so fresh, bro. But I don't really know.
We'll go with that.
I don't really
But
know.
yeah, no, that's that's what it was. Just, you know, growing up from the same
straight up
same neighborhoods, messing with the same
785.
people.
You know,
Yeah.
rest was history, bro. I feel like when we first did a song, we first did Self-Made. He sent it to me and I wrote a verse. And I remember he was just like, just rap till you don't want to rap no more. And I fucking,
Run on that
you know, I
shit.
spit like 24 bars or something, maybe 30. And went to the studio, went to FSP and had our first session. And that's where that's where you recorded the original track you sent me, right?
No, actually, the story that was I recorded that was my first track recorded when I moved to Kansas City. I recorded that at Simpson Sound Lab.
Okay, yeah.
That's the old Chapman recording studio, which a lot of people know. They shut down. One of the people that worked there, his name was Neil, and he switched over to Simpson Sound Lab. So yeah, I recorded that there. That was the one and only track I recorded there.
Oh, yeah, that shit was fire, bro. It was definitely good quality.
Oh yeah.
And I took it to Steve, and we put it together there, and did like 2 or 3 more other songs together that day. And when we did that, after that night, we was like, bro, we might as well just do an EP. We might as well just keep doing this. A couple more of these days, and we gonna have a whole tape. So that's really how it started. And then we decided, instead of collecting all of everything that we've done, you know, because we're still obviously working on more, but we just wanted to go ahead and, you know, jump for consistency and put something out there. Everyone's kind of like seeing that we've been working together and we don't have any material out besides Self-Made. So that will also be on the tape as well. So tune in to hear that and bump it in your whips if you ain't already.
I don't think it's been difficult for me. I've still been creating at the same pace, really. You know, obviously what goes on in your life is, I mean, for rappers that speak, you know, about their life, it's more to talk about, you know what I mean? So, I mean, you'll hear songs where coronavirus is referenced, or, you know, in this, I think he references on one of the tracks, you know, 2020 pulled a mask out, you know, so it just goes along with your creativity. You talk about what you go through in life, and as far as, you know, we've been fortunate enough that FSP has, you know, because we built that rapport there, I feel like, you know, Steve, he trusts us, and we ain't bringing in no viruses and stuff like that. So we've been fortunate enough to still block out times when we get, you know, when he has it available, and still knock out a lot of work. You know? So I don't think it's been too difficult in my eyes. But
I don't really feel. I definitely like don't feel that I was affected by that. I just recently moved and have been going through, you know, like transitions with moving. Obviously, that's stressful and shit. You know, I got kids, but I don't think that I've had like a creative block. I definitely have found myself. What's it called? Like motivated to do other things. You know, like I bought a boat. Like I'll be out on the water, bro. I don't, you know, and my kids are getting to the point of where like we can actually play. I got one that's 4, and one that's 2, so they're not just little babies anymore. We can play.
Right.
You know what I mean? I've been doing some remodeling to my house, shit like that. But I definitely have every session we've got put out good, you know, quality work. We don't have no lack of luster for sure. It's just like I say, it's a little farther for me now. I'm 4 hours away, so I definitely haven't been able to get like something productive in my music career going every week like I have been in the past. And it's like, I don't know, I feel like it's dreadful to me because I compare shit, you know, I'm like, damn, I was doing better last month or something. Right. But I haven't been feeling that way right now because like I said, I'm doing other things, bro. You know, I'm living life and it's dope. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Straight up.
And that's important too. I'm glad you hit on that. That's important. Sometimes you need to, you know, step away and have that breath of fresh air on other things and not just compile your mind with. Because when you're an independent artist, your mind's always working on how to, what now, what next. I mean, as opposed to somebody that's kind of already established their lane, you know what I mean? You can kind of be way more strategic. Where a lot of, you know, independent artists is trial and error. So when that's the case, when you're creating, you know what I mean, and still trying to be productive, it can you know, press on and wear on your mind.
Yeah,
so I feel like we built a nice little creative, you know, group there, and I think that's definitely helped me excel in a more serious fashion. You know, because I see, you know, where he's came from, where his, you know, how he's kind of built his little rapport with his fans. I'm seeing Drew, you know, starting to get back to where he's releasing music and starting to bubble. And so it helps to see your peers doing things and moving too. So I'm glad that I was able to connect with these fellas. Yeah. You know what I mean? And not just because...
It's motivating, bro. Yeah. And it's so much easier to make a song when there's 4 people making it.
Oh yeah.
You know, like...
Yeah, absolutely.
I can, if I'm not motivated, I can be like, bro, just go rap something. Go rap 4 bars.
Set the tone, what he always says.
Set the tone, Steve will make it a fucking hook, and then I'll rap, and then you'll rap, and then someone else will rap, and that's a song, bro. It's a song, you know, fucking...
And what I noticed is it's more so about the music. It's never, you know, we ain't never really stumbled across no egos. Like, you know, there's been times where it's like, you know, okay, he might go in there and he'll try something, or, you know, and we still might use that part, but then I'll go in there and, you know, it might be a little bit more fitting or catchy or something like that. Yeah. And like I said, we'll just run with the vibe.
That's the better part of the song. Yeah, that's what we run with. We just did a song. We were talking about a little video treatment earlier. I don't think the camera was on, but it's for a song that we all did. The first one with all 4 of us on it. So it's me, Jables Fresh, and Drew all on the same track. And
fire.
It's gas, bro. It's gas.
One of the best pieces of works that I've been a part of.
It really is, and it was crazy. Like I like freestyled or whatever. I spit the hook. And Drew did like the back vocal behind it. And it just, I don't know why, I don't know what possessed Steve to do it, but he just took my vocals off and was like, bro, this is gonna sound great if it's just pure high. And so it's just like Drew singing like a little angel on the hook. And it's gas, bro. And then I freestyled a little punching on my verse. And then Tiny Glider from Kansas City, he wrote like a few bars out for like a little bridge in my verse, and I spit those. And then they both, Steve and Tiny, were like, you know what, you should sing this shit. You should fucking like, So I tried to sing it, and it was gas, bro. It was fucking gas. And then, you know, they do the little, him and Jables do the back and forth, little 4-bar back and forth, do the second verse, back to the hook, bro.
basically to me it was a perfect example of a lot of creative people.
Yeah,
being
bro.
able to
It was
come
dope.
together on stuff and you ain't have no, like I said, no ego check or
Yeah,
nothing
nah,
like
it was
that.
dope as fuck, bro.
It was pure creativity and a vibe, and yeah, it was definitely. I wish, sitting there on tape talking about the shit. I wish we would have taped the shit. 'Cause
Yeah,
it was definitely one of those
Yeah, straight
sessions.
up. I wish it would have been recorded like that, like where everyone could see how the shit even came together, because it makes it so much better that way. I
So I
feel
feel like a lot of people wonder, and not like necessarily artists, but maybe, and artists too, I guess, certain artists if they've never worked with you, but fans especially, they like to see that shit. So they hear us talking about it and shit.
Straight up.
It's like we almost painting that picture for them. So yeah, we definitely got to start taping those, but.
Like actually,
He's the milkman,
my
so I
go-to,
hope you have about
my
7
go-to
donuts
donuts
that you
is
like.
probably just like regular powdered donuts.
White powder donuts?
Yeah. But like if I am picking one, I like at like a fucking donut shop, but I'm probably just going with some sprinkles, bro, like chocolate and sprinkles, like maybe glazed. I don't know.
Blueberry, man, all
Yeah,
the way,
I can't.
Blueberry donuts are the best donuts, hands down.
They alright. They can eat
Blueberry.
that. They eat all that.
You can have a little cake frosting on the blueberry sometimes too.
Like the glaze?
Man. That too. There's glazed blueberry donuts.
I don't know. I'm
Anything
not one
blueberry
with
for
any
me.
filling. I'm not one for any filling.
I don't like the creamy stuff neither. I don't do none of that. Jelly filled.
No.
That's trash.
But berry
Trash.
and cream.
And actually, like I was saying earlier, we're doing a challenge. We're gonna do some challenges that involve donuts. So be on the lookout. So yeah, we'll give the fans a chance to get involved with that, and eat y'all's own favorite donut, I guess, at that point. But
How many donuts you think you could eat in a minute, Marcy?
Well, how big the donut? You talking about those little cake ones?
Nah, like a regular size
regular
donut.
size donut. Oh shit, just glazed?
Yep, just
Well, I thought I
glazed.
could eat the, oh man. In a minute?
Yep.
Bro, I'm a fat boy, so like.
Think like 5 or 6.
we've done it.
I'm thinking about like 8 or 10 maybe.
8 or 10, bro.
Hey, I will bet you $100 that you can't get half of that.
Four?
I bet you couldn't eat
Yeah,
4 in a
4.
minute.
4?
4, I bet you can't eat 4.
Glazed?
Glaze.
Oh man. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that?
Hey, do we want to shake on that on camera?
You know what? We about to. That's gonna.
Hey, hold on. What's the bet? 50 or 100? Or just a
hold on,
gentleman's
hold on.
bet?
Hold up. It's a gentleman's bet.
Yeah. Look,
Man.
and just so y'all know,
It's fucking hard, bro. I've tried it. I was in your position. We tried this. I was like, bro, what glazed? I'm literally, you sound like this or broken
just
record,
like
bro.
you.
I was like, bro, I
confidence
can
on
eat
10.
at least, yeah, let's like, nigga, I can eat
Confidence on
about 7, 8 of them motherfuckers, bro.
Confidence on 10. But I will say this though, for the sake of the challenge and stuff like that, we're gonna have some fun with it. So we ain't gonna make it too hard for y'all.
It's fucking hard to do.
We ain't gonna make it too hard for y'all kiddos, but it's gonna be fun. But yeah, just be on the lookout,
it's
man.
dope. It's
half
definitely a fun
dozen,
challenge,
half
yeah.
dozens is coming.
Half dozen from your boys, G Baby and Fresh. It's gonna be
Okay.
dope. Alright.
That was really good. I mean, anything else you guys want to add to it at all? I'm sorry.
Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Fresh Padrino, everything, everywhere.
Gang, mine's not that simple. Mine's different things every time. I'm not even gonna get into it. But follow me on Instagram.
G_die.
G_die. Gang.
You'll follow him everywhere else after
Yeah,
that.
you follow me everywhere else after that. But my Instagram is the dopest. Like, I guess my Facebook's a little more trafficked, but my Instagram is definitely where you get all the juicy shit.
The raw content.
Yeah, all the raw content. You know, we be smoking big weeds and shit. We be out there chilling on the
big
boat.
tweeds.
Yeah.
Black Lives Matter.
Shout out Well Cultured.
Shout out Well Cultured.
Black Lives Matter.
Gang.
Shout out all the victims that been brutally assaulted by these fuck boys.
Or anyone who's just ever been like, you know, looked down upon because they were different. Cause fuck that shit too.
Yeah, straight up.
Straight up. RIP my guy Chris.
RIP Lil Chris.
We love you,
RIP
bro.
Nate. RIP the guys. We out.